Easter to you? Most people will say Happy Easter. I'm not sure what a happy Easter is, so I'll say Easter. Early in John's Gospel, the first words we hear from Jesus in the first chapter is come and see. And there's a lot of seeing in John's Gospel. There's a lot of symbolism about light, being able to see. And in today's Gospel, it's about coming and seeing. It's about seeing that there's nothing to see, in a sense. Mary Magdalene does not see what she's looking for, but she comes and finds Peter and John and says, come and see. Keep coming and seeing. We'll come back to that. It is interesting to me to watch something like Christmas having Santa Clauses and Easter having Easter bunnies. Why? Why do we default, I guess, to such tremendous mysteries to the juvenile or to the little? It's understandable because the mysteries of Jesus' birth and resurrection are way beyond our being able to see intellectually. So we play with bunnies and Santa Clauses and Easter egg hunts and trying to get at it without knowing that we really can't see it. Maybe another way to come at it is, I've been at funerals lately, quite a few of them actually, and the person is there but not there. And in some cases, the body is not there or the ashes are not there, but the community is there and the memories are there. And people come with their own fragility, their own inability to get a hold of it. And the beautiful things about funerals, you can't pretend. You can't put little figurines or Santa Clauses or Easter bunnies. It's just your own human fragility, mortality. My sister, before her death, had her husband get her hair dyed and her fingernails and toenails polished up, red. She really wanted to look good in the casket. And we all laughed at her, and she laughed at herself. But that was my sister, who used to take about 45 minutes, as she would say, to put on her face. I need time to put on my face. But there we are, facing the death of Jesus, and then this not being able to see, but believing. So, my sister's body not there, my friend's body's not there, but their spirit is there. And the fragility of our intellectually not seeing is moved over to, but we believe, we experience her or him or them. We remember. We don't run away from it. We don't run away from their passing nor ours. So maybe believing is a way of seeing. Not seeing is a way of believing. But believing that there is life. Our belief in Jesus is not just that he lived and was born, but that in his bodily dying, we are given life and given hope that our bodies are going to look very good. Not because of fingernails and hairdos, but we look good now to God. That's what the resurrection is. Who does God say we are now? Even as we wander in our fragility, what is the happiness of Easter? It's the happiness that we're going somewhere. And while we're going, we live beyond our definition of our physical self. We live that Jesus lives now in us. And we reveal, we continue to live him. The apostles lived with great encouragement because they saw him some way. And we'll see that in the liturgies to come in John 20 and 21. They see him in some kind of glorious state, whatever that is. But it wasn't seeing so clearly. It was believing that my life is beautiful without fingernail polish and hairdo, without great acts of martyrdom or great works of charity. It's in the fragility that each of us prays with Easter that makes it happy, is that my life is now the way God sees it. Not the way I see God. I don't see God. Not like I'd like to. But believing is seeing, and believing is in God's seeing me and saying, you are my body. That he rose from the tomb to enter your bodies in the Spirit and to give you a body of Christ. That we can choose to let Christ be in the tomb of my life. Well, he rose and says, and this is the happy of Easter. Have a happy Easter. Have a happy Easter life, letting Jesus come out of your tomb, out of your definition given to you by your own fragility, your own failures, that the goodness of God entombs you and entombs Jesus in you. And the happy Easter is the belief that he rises from my tomb too, and rises to be a blessing, as he was, to walk the few days of earth that each of us has as resurrected people, not confined by fragility, but available to his life lived through us. Then happy Easter is not a day, but a way of seeing. A way of seeing because we believe. So believing in the resurrection into me as well as into heaven makes this a happy Easter day and a happy Easter life. We receive it, we see it because we believe it. And we live it so that the goodness of God may be seen in us and believed. Believing is seeing. Happy Easter every day.